I was told that the stream was buffering. It didn't show any indication on my end. It's 10:34 now, Sunday, September 14th. Alright, so hopefully this stream is going through. There's no indication on my end that there's any buffering. I don't see the spinning wheel. But I was told twice on the other end. Might be a 15-minute video. Might not be too long. Just because it's already 10:40, 10:38. See if I get anybody here in the stream. If they let me know the same thing, then I'll end the video. The stream, excuse me. Hey Larry, I'm gonna do a new stream. The other one had no indication of any buffering, any problems. I was able to see the chats and the screen clearly without any buffering. So I ended the stream. Since I have only one phone, there's no way of me communicating that I'm gonna end the other one and start this one. I'll be here a little bit. If it persists, if it continues, then I'll just end the stream. There'll be no javelinas here. I don't know, maybe a rabbit if I get lucky. But there's plenty of gracos and chachalacas. There's more chachalacas now than there's earlier in the morning. There's one right behind me, just standing. The other one the other ones are all over me, all around me, I should say. Let me see how many I spot. There's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's about 5 chachalacas. There was more earlier. And I hear them in the trees. Hey Ben, can you see the stream clearly? The previous one I could see, I had no issues, no indication of any problems. Hello. I had no indications of any buffering, anything. The stream was showing in clearly. What's up, Ben? And so I just added to it. There's no way of me communicating that I'm gonna end the stream, so I just ended it, started a new one. I'm just going to. Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, Ben talks. Larry's usually you can spot him on talks live streams. There's no javelinas because it's already late in the morning. Late morning, but there is plenty of birds. More birds now than there's when I come in earlier in the morning. I see a lot of chachalacas. See one landed right there. Right somewhere over there. I wish it would sing, so that way you could hear the chachalaca and how loud they get. There's 2 more coming in. I can see them over there in the trail. They're right behind me. Yes, that's corn for the javelinas. They're gone now, but they'll come back in the evening, and then they'll eat some. There's 2 chachalacas right behind me. Yeah, the corn is for the javelinas. Some bird chicken feed is spread over there. The doves are eating that. The little Inca doves and the ground doves. I can see those there. But let me see how many chachalacas I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 8 chachalacas. Right above me there. Let me see if you can see. Right there. Let me see if it'll eat peanut butter. It's going towards the peanut butter. Let me see if it'll do anything. With the peanut butter's right there, and there's some peanut butter. Yeah, depends on the scenario. Okay, so it's going towards the peanut butter. I put peanut butter in 3 different locations in that branch. There's 2 branches there. Then I spread more peanut butter. Oh, there's 3 more chachalacas right on the trail. Guess he's not gonna eat. Man, let me adjust this real quick here. Yeah, except for those pooping birds that like to poop on the car. There's one right above me, one that I was focusing. That's two. There's two more by the trail, and then the ones over there that are scattered all over. Yeah, that's what I heard, and I had no indication. It didn't show me anything. The stream didn't show buffering, didn't show any, you know how that circle. By trying to get signal, I had no indication. It just was showing fine, so I just cut it. Hey, Aries Swirl, Chris. Hey Jane, magandang umaga from Texas. Yeah, you made it live because I got here late. I was in Mexico this morning. I did a live stream, a 20-minute live stream. I was having trouble getting the load over there in Mexico, so I had to buy a new chip. They call them chip, a SIM card, and it only had like 20 minutes worth of data, but that was good enough. Hey, the Butt Files. I was seeing your Utah short yesterday, not Utah, South Dakota. Yeah, so right now you won't see any javelinas because it's already late morning. The only thing that I'm seeing now is a whole bunch of birds, more birds than I see earlier in the morning. You see a whole bunch of the brown things that you see there is that's peanut butter. I laid peanut butter there. I put peanut butter over there. And then somewhere over there is peanut butter. And let me see if I can zoom in. Okay, the chachalaca. Oh, there's a jabalina. Right there. First jabalina sighting today. Surprised that there's one this late. He's eating some corn. Maybe another one will show up. Oh, I was gonna show the chachalacas. Let me come this way. Oh, let me see if I can show him. Right, that's a feeder. Oh, where are? Oh, right there. Oh, they're all over there. At least there's one jabalina there. Yeah, most of the birds love the peanut butter. The exception are the hummingbirds and the doves. But so far it's just one jabalina. Maybe another one will show up. Let me just stay focused over here with the birds. Oh. Right there you can see there's a chachalaca right there. right of screen. Not very much wildlife, just because it's going to noon or late morning. Yeah, that's the chachalaca there. I don't know how to determine the sex on the chachalacas. Actually, there's another one off screen below him to the right. I think one of juveniles, and then I saw two more to my right, which are totally off not in the. There's a baby. Oh, looks like a small one there. Looks like a juvenile. South Texas. Gonna be another warm day. It should be in the mid 90s today. But we're starting to, overnight temperatures are starting to be in the mid to upper 70s now. So let me show you that jabalina again. All you see up here are just chachalacas. You got chachalacas, some ground doves. I see white-winged doves. There's one lone jabalina there eating corn. '90s is okay, better in triple digits. 70s is nice, but it's humid. And that's at night. Probably like after midnight. We won't see 70s for a high, not until, if we're lucky, November, December. Yep. And they're also meant to be eaten, especially like the white-winged dove down here. Yeah, that one looks like a juvenile. The one that just over here looks kind of small for a. Doesn't look like a little baby. But I'm not gonna say it's a fledgling either. Okay, there's a whole bunch of chachalacas in the back over there. With the glare of the sun, and if I try to zoom in, it's not gonna work. There's some green jays. Normally in my earlier streams, when I do earlier streams, all of this would be full of javalinas there eating the corn. They'll be back later. At least there's a breeze now, so it doesn't feel unbearable. Yep, yeah, they always do. Especially this area here. There's 3 main trails. Actually 4. The 3 main trails here. This one being the primary. And the 5th one would be the one parallel to the Arroyo Colorado, to the body of water that runs from the upper part of the region all the way to the Gulf. Yeah, over there, off screen to my and the trail off. So four of the chachalacas. And I just know them as that, and that's the way they're. If you look at them up on the internet, that's the way you see their name. It's a plain, Plain, chachalaca, and we're probably one of the northernmost areas that you see them. Yeah, but it's humid. I went to Mexico this morning and still have a little bit of money left over. That's 100 pesos. Then you got the 50 pesos. And then you have the 20 pesos. Basically, this one here is about $2, almost. And Tuesday should be Independence Day in Mexico. Nah, Tux is crazy. He's one unique character. Oh, I just noticed I have two 20 pesos in blue color. Then I have it in red. Sweet Benito Juarez there. Yep. Benito Juarez. And trying to remember the Filipino guy that's so popular. There's so many streets and cities named after him. Can't remember. Yeah. Oh, see, there's 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's more. At least 8 chachalacas. Okay. Oh, let me see if I can get them in a camera. See 2 of them right there. Two, and then you got 2 more. Oh, that's a baby one. I don't know how good you can see them. The glare of the sun not really helping. Yeah, there are several countries that utilize the peso as currency. I can only remember the 2, the Philippines, and then the Mexican. But I'm not sure what else. No, not down here. Oh, you can, but it's gonna be really in some shops, but it's really not gonna be worth it. It's just better to paying US. They'll rip you off. Yeah, one peso, $1 US is roughly, depends on where you go. I checked the Casa de Cambios, where you go exchange the currency. It was about $17.90. So about 17.18. Some still do the 20 pesos to the dollar versus Filipino peso, which is like 57 or so. No, it's better used in Mexico and not here. I used it over there. I bought my breakfast. Then I paid. I bought a Mexican Coke, but in a plastic bottle instead of a glass bottle. I didn't take any glass bottles with me. Let me see if he's gonna eat peanut butter. You can't see the peanut butter, but there's peanut butter there. Hey Troy, good morning. There's a chachalaca right there. I'm seeing to see if it's gonna eat that peanut butter. There's peanut butter right behind the limb, you just can't see it. Right there's that brown spot there. Then of course I placed more peanut butter there. Peanut butter over there. You got a javelina, just one lone javelina because it's late already. It's eating corn. Everything else over here are chachalacas. A few green jays. Oh, they're fighting. So I guess those are males. I went to Mexico, but I did a live stream there. The bird, the chachalaca crashed into that plastic thing. I didn't catch him on camera. Not sure what he was gonna do. Yeah, it's late morning, so you won't see any javelinas except for the lone one that's there. But that's because I just came from Mexico. I got here about 9:30. 9:30 or so. No, I'm gonna say 10. Then I went to Walmart, then I went to H-E-B. Yeah. And then I came here to the park. I'll be here a little bit because I still have to go back and put gas. The Sam's here is there's no gas pump because they're fixing that. And so I had to probably go to one of the Valeros or Circle K or Stripes. They're all the same. Yeah, it happens. That auto spill. See the chachalaca still there. Not even eating. I wish one of them would drop a feather. I don't know if you can take the feathers or not. Oh, I totally forgot I was gonna do the for the vertical live stream, like talks, vlogs, told me, and I brought a little thing that I have at home. I left it in a truck there, just because I got here so late, or later than my normal time. I'm not worried about that because I know they'll come in this evening and they'll eat some of that. Yeah, the chachalacas. Troy, there you can see there's quite a few. There's a lot. I've seen at least 8. And there's green jays that I've seen here. I've seen the grackles and doves. Yeah, they're popular, but I don't like them myself. I guess because I haven't tried them, and I can't use it on the gimbal. I can't use it on my mini tripods. I would need to buy an extra adapter. But I have a little stand that my friend over there in the Philippines gave me back in 2023. She never used it, and every time that I would use it every day that I was there. And she just gave it to me and said, "Yeah, you use it. Take it with you because I don't use it. I use it every day." Look at the jabalina just laying there and eating. That was probably about 30 feet from me or so. You can see he's munching. Yeah, she just gave it to me because I was staying at her apartment that 2023. So you can see the gimbal right there. And I used it every day that I was there. I said, "This is really good." And then she just gave it to me. To go put gas here shortly, or earlier, a little bit later, and then I gotta renew my Sam's card. Looks like it's calmed down, but it's still busy. You can see, I don't know, with the glare, I can't really see the screen. And with the shadows, I don't know if you're able to pick up the chacharacas there because they blend into the ground. It's like those ground doves. No, I prefer the landscape, the horizontal. Because that way you capture more. You capture a wider view versus vertical and just capture a small portion. Especially when it comes to something like this, where you want to be able to see the bird or animal left or right. So that one there, that's right here somewhere, it's a baby one, it's a young one. Yeah, but I think on the cell phone, the vertical one, the vertical is the what is it called? Well, that vertical one gets more views, is what I've been told. I don't know if it's true or not. The way the YouTube recommends or suggests the stream. But for the shorts, of course, I want to do on short videos, I would do the vertical, the portrait, and then the regular long videos, long format, that I would do the horizontal. I made a few videos in Mexico, and then I'll I upload those either Monday or Tuesday. I won't do any here in the park. After this, I need to go put gas and then go to Sam's, go back to Walmart, H-E-B, and then just go back home. Yes. It's good for the views. I'm not worried about the watch hours because I'm good on watch hours. I upload so much stuff that I've never had to worry about watch hours. Even before I made the 1K subs, I was already over the 4K. Yes. For me, I don't do too many live streams. If I'm going to do a live stream, it's going to be on my days off, which is, oh, just a rabbit. Cottontail. If I'm going to do a live stream, it's going to be on my days off, which currently are Wednesdays and Sundays. I work Saturdays. I work Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So that's why, Troy, I don't see your Saturday streams anymore because I'm at work. The Sunday ones I could. I know with Donnie Barton's RV, and he does, or some of them I'm able to see if I'm at home and not working. Yeah, that's what I like about the horizontal, the background, the landscape. Right, so there. There was a common house sparrow that was in this feeder right here, but it flew when the chachalaca made that noise. There's a green jay. I've seen woodpeckers before. I haven't seen any kiskadis today. Kind of peaceful here this morning. I've seen a few people here, not too many. I see more people earlier in the morning. That 7 a.m. hour. On this feeder right close to us, there's a house sparrow. It's a male common house sparrow. The feeder to the left is a green jay. This is where I set up this is where I put my gimbal, and that's where it's facing that way. Then you got the javadina still there, still eating. Oh, where are you, javadina? You look kind of blurry. I don't know if it's because of the glare of the sun. It's not the camera, because it's not dirty. in the middle of the screen. Use whenever those grackles eat peanut butter, they'll eat the peanut butter that I put there, then they'll go down and drink some water. And that bird was maybe 4 feet from me. Probably the glare of the sun. Oh, humidity also, because it is humid. But the trees, the shade, oh, that little one is trying to, yeah, the little one is trying to start calling, singing like a adult to Shalaka. When I come back on Monday, I should be here. Not on Monday, on Wednesday, I should be back here in my normal hours, which is at 7. What I need to do is start changing the... yes. And right now the sun isn't behind me. It's basically to my left of the camera. On Wednesday, I should be here back to my normal hours, but it's been so dark now. It's 7:15, 7:30. So I think I'm gonna be postponing and coming in at 8. And pretty soon here we change into the time. But changing of the time means that there should be daylight. Versus right now where it's kind of dark. And I've never been here to the park. I've been here in the early afternoon and it's totally, you don't see any animals. It's so hot. They're all hiding. Yeah, it's to the left. So this is where I'm at. And then if I pan the camera like this, and then go up over here, right there's the sun. So I go down here. That's me, and then I just move it right here. Same thing here, if I just leave it like that. Oh, let's come back. Like sun. See, it automatically adjusts with the gimbal. Yeah, so far they haven't passed any laws ending daylight savings time. I'm one of the very few people that like the winter where it gets dark sooner, because I can go to sleep earlier. Everybody for it to be daylight later in the day. Yeah, right behind me there's 4 chachalacas, and then the ones that are right here in front of me, which is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, there's 3. There's 2 green jays. I've not heard that. So that I know of, it's going to be in November, unless they change it like years back when we had it. back the week right before Halloween, when we had the changing of the time. It was in Halloween before it, and then it was sometime in March, I believe, or early April, I can't remember, and then they changed it. Yeah, they don't change the time, so it's weird for them to, whenever we explain it, oh, now we're 13, 14, whatever number of hours behind you. And say, why? With the changing of the time. The daylight saving time ending or starting. I saw a wren earlier. Not sure what kind of wren it was. It wasn't with a curved beak. This one had a straight beak. Okay, yeah, it's the same with usually that first weekend of November. Now it's getting hot. It's getting hot, and it's almost 11:30. There was a green jay. No, I don't think I can zoom in. Oh, that's the same green jay that I've seen that has a feather that's yellow instead of green. Since I see a yellow tail, but it's only one of the feathers. That's weird, that's unique. There's another green jay. We've had some of those weak cold fronts, Troy, that's out to the north, that's brought bad weather, or not bad, that's brought rain down here. They stalled to the north, and then out of the coastal bend, the river, the coastal bend, some storms arrive. We've had that a few weeks already. We've had, there was a cold front, I think, cool front. They arrived last week, went south of us, brought out of rain in the area. But I'm not sure when we might get a cold front. I like the cool fronts. I don't like the Arctic fronts. I don't like it to be very, very cold. Yeah, down here we won't see, on a good year we won't see a cold front not until November or December. But the coldest time of the year is usually February, January, February. Those are the coldest months of the year. Yeah, I don't like freezing either. We've had rain in the region. So, for example, Thursday when I was driving from home, from work, I work in McAllen, Texas. So it was raining in far San Juan, Alamo, Donna, Texas. But when I got home, Westaco, the neighboring city, now it was dry. no rain. Last weekend, last Sunday, it rained in Mercedes, Texas, but when I got home, it was dry. Yeah, not in December. Super rare, unless some Arctic front makes it. But it'd be more like maybe in January or February. But hopefully, as long as it's not freezing, we're okay. That javelina that was over there is now over here. Hey, Donnie, the javelina's there somewhere. I don't know if you can see him or not. I can't see him in the camera in the video because of the glare. There's only one javelina, Donnie, because I got here late. Well, I didn't get here late on purpose. I went to Mexico this morning, so by the time I got here, it was about 10 in the morning, which I already knew was past the time that the javelinas would be here. I knew the birds would be around, and I've seen a whole bunch of birds. And that one javelina that just popped up not too long ago. But they'll be back, and they'll be back, and then they'll eat all this corn. Wow, that's crazy, Larry. Yeah, because I went to Mexico this morning, Donnie. That's crazy, Larry. I've always wanted to see, okay, what does it feel, what is it like being in that border line of where it rains and it doesn't rain. If you live in this area, you walk 5 feet, 10 feet, 100, and there's no rain. Yeah, I was in Mexico this morning. I did a short live stream over there, 20-minute live stream, I think. I didn't have enough data. And then by the time I got here, it's about a 30-minute, 25-minute, 30-minute drive to here to Harlingen. But then I stopped by Walmart, then I stopped by H-E-B. To buy H-E-B to buy peanut butter and to buy peanut butter and some corn, so that way I can have it for next week. I don't have to stop by. And that's the peanut butter that I buy. The Hill Country Fair is cheaper than the H-E-B and cheaper than Walmart and the Walmart brand, so I just buy this one. I only buy the small container because in case I shouldn't be able to make it here, like last week. Yeah, it's a short stream. It's not very long. I have videos that I made. I need to check them out, how they came out, and then I'll upload them during the week. That would be, you would have to go to Matamoros, but I'm not sure where. There's a good area there to get the BRG. I wish it was a mixed freight manifest versus usually when I've seen the BRG, it's usually gondolas. You might have 100 gondolas, but I want to be able to see a mix, different kind of cars, gondolas and box cars. But I'm not sure because I wasn't rail fanning before the pandemic, and so I didn't know how Brunswick looked like then, and I don't know what it looks like now. Oh, nope, not at all. Nor the Midwest either, like Minnesota. It's just too cold. See, that's only that one javelina just popped up there. Yeah, they won't see the jar. They'll see the contents. They'll see the contents on the Oh, there's a train. I'm gonna end the stream, guys. I'm gonna see if I can catch a train. Right, you all have a good day. I'm gonna cut this here. You all take care and thank you for stopping by. Yes, nope, not about that. Take care. Let me see if I can catch a train so I can do a video. Likewise, Troy and Ben, Larry, Donnie, and who else did I miss? You all take care.